I'm against rent control because it's really not needed. The state has its own rent control um, that was passed, a long time ago, 2019, I think. And then I remember voting against it a few years ago in Burbank. It's really not needed. There are safeguards in place for renters, and I think it's actually going to do some harm um, because nobody's going to want to build new constructions here and build new apartments if they realize that their profits are going to be cut and there's not a lot of money to be made because of the amount of rent that they can increase. It's not going to be able to follow the cost of living, the cost of everything going up. The worst thing about rent control that worries me is landlords are going to realize I'm this is a losing proposition for me. I'm not really making a living at this, so they'll sell to a corporate giant company that has shareholders, and then it'll become like you're renting to a soulless corporation, and then you can never get any help if you need it. What I like about my current housing provider is he himself is a local Burbank resident who lives not far. So if you ever need anything, he's available night and day. We have his personal cell phone number. We can call him and he'll be there in 5 minutes. My faucet is leaking. Boom, he's there. He has a vested interest in this building because he lives in the neighborhood that he rents in. Yeah, my housing provider has raised the rent, but not a lot. And if I may add, during COVID, he actually reduced our rent. So he knew everybody was struggling, reduced our rent a little bit, create a little breathing room for us. The amount that he has raised the rent has been incremental, I would say, not even keeping up with the cost of living. Um, and it's been few and far between. If a corporate entity bought this building, that would be bad news for me. I'd probably move. I could see the rents going up. I could see the quality of life going down. Um, there probably wouldn't be the attention to detail. Probably be hard to get a hold of somebody. Um, I wouldn't like it at all, and I hope that never happens. What I would say to tenants pushing rent control is research, read about it. You need to understand it fully from both sides, and you'll see that it's really not needed. It's going to end up hurting us in the long run. Don't LA my Burbank.